Hey guys, it's Jeremy. You're probably wondering why I'm not talking about the video game I was going to talk about in my last episode. Well, that's because this isn't really a proper review. This is more of a mini review. It's just something I wanted to make that isn't connected to the actual show. Will this be a recurring thing? Maybe, maybe not. I just wanted to do this so I could talk about today's subject without interrupting the flow of the show. Anyway, let's get into it.
If you can wrap your tiny brain around a world where fish talk, a squirrel plays drums, geometry is rich, and eyeballs walk.
For those of you who've been keeping up with my show or watched episode 10, you know I'm a huge fan of 12-Ounce Mouse. It's bizarre, surreal, funny, creative, and has really good characters. And it's actually getting renewed for a third season. While the season is still in development, the first episode was released on April 1st. It's called Francis, Cheap and Out of Control. So what are my thoughts on this episode? Well, I really like it. The episode follows a reporter named Francis who's interviewing the different 12-Ounce Mouse characters for an article about Cardboard City for his school's newspaper. That's pretty much it in terms of plot. What makes this episode great is that it captures the surreal charm of the original series while still feeling distinct. The interviews Francis has with the other characters are very bizarre and silly, very in line with the tone of 12-Ounce Mouse. I also really like the character of Francis. He's a really cool, chill guy and interacts well off of the other characters. It's also cool seeing him get flung from one location to the next. One really weird thing, though, is that in one scene, Francis is flung into this weird laboratory with hyper-realistic characters we've never seen in the show before. But all we get out of this is a funny interview, and we move on to the next scene. It's also cool how we get locations we've never seen in the show before, like the previously mentioned laboratory and Shark and Rectangle Businessman's mansion. And I also love how there are so many 12-Ounce Mouse characters in this episode. There's Shark, RB, I, Golden Joe, Rooster, Man Woman, and Peanut Cop. We even get an appearance from Fitz and Skillet, as well as that nagging lady from episode 2. Unfortunately, however, Rhoda does not get an appearance. But other than that, Francis, Cheap and Out of Control is a fantastic episode. It's fun, charming, surreal, cool, and has a great main character. I am super excited to see where the series goes from here. That's all for now. Join me next time when I get back to my normal review schedule and talk about one of my all-time favorite video games. And for those of you wondering what it'll be, here's a hint. What could possibly go wrong? See you then.